What's going on, Middle Georgia? My name's Luke, and I'm here to bring you the up-to-date news on our current market. It is currently July 8th, 2022, and what I'm going to go over today is the inventory for the year of 2022. So let's get started. So what's happening in the housing market? Right. So what we're seeing is offers received are going down for sellers. What we're seeing over the past couple of years is what we've seen with bidding wars and a bunch of homes. Like, let's say this, for example, I'm a buyer. I want to go see a house that's been on the market for 4 hours. My realtor is going to say, hey, do you want to put an offer on this home? Okay, we're going to have to ask $10,000 to $20,000 over asking price. And you need to make a decision right now. What we're actually seeing is the offers received are going down. And offers over asking price are also going down already. And the number of sales are going down. And what we're seeing too is inventory is going up. So this whole thing of I'm going to put the house on the market right away and I'm going to get offers right away. They're going to be for over asking price and all that stuff is really going to start to go away. And I'm hoping today in this video, I'm going to be able to show you why. So this is from Mark Fleming. He's the chief economist over at First American. And he was saying there's been a pickup in inventory that we've seen recently, but it's not from a big increase in new listings, but rather a slowdown in the pace of sales. Remember that month supply measures the inventory of sale relative to the pace of sales. The same inventory, fewer sales means more monthly supply. So we're not seeing more houses coming on the market, which actually later in these slides, we're going to show that it's actually going up about 21% in inventory. But what's happening is fewer and fewer people are actually buying homes. A few reasons for that. Interest rates 2 weeks ago spiked to an all-time high, 6.1%. And with that, just with Fannie Mae over the last 2 weeks, interest rates for the average 30-year mortgage has gone back down to 5.3%. So it's kind of like a little scary market. Let's take this, for example. When the Fed notices that a recession is going to come, they want to slow down the economy. And what they're going to do, first of all, is bump up interest rates, causing people to not want to buy homes. But what actually happens during a recession, they bump that interest rate back down to spike buying within the economy and all the money flow going through. So I'll be able to further explain that. But I want you to feel confident that even if you were to buy a home right now, because interest rates are a little bit higher, they're not as high as you think, and it's still not a bad time to buy a home. So what we're going to see here is the new monthly listing count going from January through May. Green's going to represent 2021. Blue's going to represent 2022. This is a study from realtor.com. And this is by the thousands. So as we can see, the monthly listings have been consistently going up each and every month. So we're seeing more and more inventory on the market, giving buyers more and more options when it comes to actually buying a home. So existing home sales going all the way back to 2017 through May of 2022. So this is a study done by the National Association of Realtors. This is what they've projected as of May 2022, going all the way through the end of the year, how many homes are going to currently sell. During the pandemic, we saw an all-time high of homes that were sold. 6.1 million homes in the United States were sold in 2021. And this year, we're projected to see 5.4 million sold, which is actually going back, as you can see, to pre-pandemic numbers. So we're actually going to go back to a little bit of what we used to call normal. So Lawrence was saying, who's a chief economist over at the National Association of Realtors, is saying home sales have essentially returned to the level seen in 2019 prior to the pandemic after 2 years of gangbuster performance, just like I was saying. So I think this is really, really important. So if you want to pay attention here, 2017, 2018, 2019, this is how home trends have always gone. From 2009 to about 2019 is what we see in January, February, March, April, is things are pretty steady. More and more people want to sell their homes come June, July, August, September, October, and then going back down into the winter months, it goes back down just due to people buying. But what happened in 2020 is, this is why we had such low inventory, is when this should have been going up in listings, so many people are buying houses, we completely ran out of inventory going all the way down into the end of 2022. which started 2021 out in the wrong direction. We should have seen a gentle increase, although we saw it keep going down increase. Of course, it was following that regular trend going into 2021, ending 2022 in a very, very low market of only having 400,000 monthly listings. But as we can see here, I'm going to go on the next slide and it's going to talk a little bit about more of this. We're actually seeing a spike in home inventory, and that spike is showing active inventory continue to grow, rising 21% above 1 year ago today. So in other words, we're starting to add more options, but the market needs even more before home shoppers have a selection that's roughly equivalent to pre-pandemic housing market. So that's from Danielle over at realtor.com. So this was from the beginning of the year, and going back to that previous point, we're seeing more houses on the market today, giving buyers more options, and that's fantastic. So instead of just going to one house and feeling pressured that I need to put an offer on this house right now or it could be gone, is slowly going away. We're still going to see offers on homes. We're not going to really see the asking above, offer above asking price too much more. But we're going to have more options as buyers. So at the beginning of 2022, based off realtor.com and all the stats, they're thinking that only 0.3% we're going to see as an increase in listings. But as of today, we're actually seeing about a 15% increase over the year. So what this represents is we're going to have about 15% more listings on the market, which are options to choose from when it comes to homes as of 2022 compared to last year. And that's the forecast. So Mark Fleming, again, chief economist for First American, said we should start to see less competition, fewer bidding wars, and therefore less upward price pressure. In fact, a simple analysis shows that 1 month increase in the month's supply results in a 3% decline in annualized house price growth. And our preliminary house price index is already showing modernization in house prices in April. So what we're seeing in the forecast for 2022 for the listings, we're going to have more houses on the market, giving buyers a better option when it comes to actually finding a home. I hope I brought you some value today. That's going to be the projection for the end of 2022. Of course, interest rates actually went down 0.5% over the last couple of weeks. So it's not a bad time to buy a house right now. So if I can help you in any way, if that's selling a home, if that's buying a home, or if you just need some insider information on the real estate market, please reach out to me, shoot me a DM, send me a message, give me a call. I'm here for you.